Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to your most preferred channel, Channel Up, where we share updates about trending issues. Thanks for joining us. Today, we take a hard look at string of explosive social media claims on the official page of Dr. Kemi Olunloyo, the investigative journalist that has been on the case of Mohbad for a while now. All these posts allegedly are tied to the Mohbad saga. I will read each post exactly as written. Then we'll unpack it and connect it to the bigger question. Could any of these threads point to what really happened to Mohbad? Remember, these statements you are about to listen are actually on the page of Dr. Kemi Olunloyo, and I have followed her from last night to this morning. She has been posting them, and she decided to do so because she promised to do so. Okay, so we'll digest the first post that she made, and this first post is coming from Iyabo Ojo. Remember, all these posts will be digested, and we'll see how it connects to the Mohbad's case. The first post says, a source tells me, according to Dr. Kemi, a source tells me Iyabo Ojo is now being investigated for arson of her office by Lagos Fire, police, and an insurance company. Iyabo Ojo's office got burnt a few days ago. We heard that, right? This is the single and most explosive claim that Dr. Kemi made. If this is true, an alleged arson probe involving a public figure investigated by Lagos Fire Service, police, and an insurance company. This immediately shifts the conversation from social media drama to possible criminal and insurance fraud territory. Arson investigations can produce official records and motives, financial pressure, threats, or staged incidents. If the fire of Iyabo's office is linked, even if it's tragic, to activities surrounding the Mohbad coverage, then it raises questions about whether someone is trying to hide evidence, intimidate witnesses, or create a diversion. Public reporting shows that the office fire and subsequent concerns have been widely discussed online. That means there are lots of suspicions casted to the fact that this may be an artificial kind of fire, okay, or a made-up fire. The second post is talking about Tonto dikeh. Dr. Kemi Olunloyo came for Tonto dikeh in this particular post straight. As you can see, the post says, I will read it verbatim as it is. Mohbad donation karma. Tonto has removed her BBL. Oh, she had a BBL due to the odor and her poor system blood flow, looking very frail and sick. It's such a shame. If she speaks like this, that means maybe it is true, because she must have gotten the information from a very close source. This post mixes a moral framing, okay, donation karma, with a personal and medical claim about Tonto dikeh's health and cosmetic surgery. It shifts focus from institutional allegations to physical condition and reputation. The sort of claim meant to shame or discredit a public actor, yeah. But if the intent is to suggest either divine or karmic retribution, that means it is trying to read motive and consequence into unrelated health matters. In the context of this Mohbad's death, let us talk about it. This kind of post functions as character assassination and maybe misdirection. It deters attention from legal facts and plants suspicion. But we all know that Tonto dikeh did a BBL. So if Dr. Kemi would allege like this, that means something fishy is really wrong. It's either she is correct or Tonto dikeh needs to refute this claim. Another post by Dr. Kemi says Iyabo Ojo, who arranged the 2 DNA tests for Wumi Adebanjo, should post the outcome online, as Joseph Aloba, that is Mohbad's father, says that will establish the suspect. Let us digest this. The way this post is, it demands transparency, okay? It's saying the DNA tests allegedly arranged should be published. If there were 2 separate tests with different operators in different states or in different cities, making the result public would reduce conspiracy and prevent test shopping in the Mohbad case. You understand me? Now, DNA results are central because They could establish paternity, which affects motive and inheritance, especially with Liam, Mohbad's son, and test credibility of witnesses. Now, the call to publish this particular result is a direct appeal for documentary proof. If results exist and are withheld, well, it will feed suspicion. So reports show that court processes about DNA have been, part of public record. So the demand for this openness and transparency by Mohbad's father is therefore a common public response to uncertainty. So I don't even need to explain much because Kemi is just saying the truth about this particular post. If there was a test, then publish it. Let us see. Why are you hiding the test results from Nigerians? After all, you started it. So let's continue like that, according to Dr. Kemi. Now, the next post says, Karimo says that Iyabo Ojo is scheming on something with Wumi underground. There is nothing new under the sun. She took Wumi and Liam for a DNA test in Lagos, which denied Mohbad as the dad. Tonto took them to another lab in Abuja. Same results. So who fathered Liam? The cause of the argument that night after the concert. Now they are shopping DNA tests, looking to do one in the USA, a way to relocate Wumi out of Nigeria. You're planning to relocate Wumi? Is that your plan? Thank you, Dr. Kemi, for exposing this. This alleges a coordinated effort to produce DNA outcomes, because you can see, that exclude Mohbad as Liam's father and implies an attempt to remove Wumi from Nigeria. Now, if it is true, the alleged pattern, different tests in Lagos and Abuja are returning the same result, then shopping for a USA test and all, implies distrust and domestic institutions, or that it seems like parties seek the result they want, or Iyabo Ojo and Wumi are seeking the result they want in order to deceive us. This kind of allegation, shopping for DNA tests, points to their motive, their opportunity, and their obstruction if backed by this proof that Kemi just gave us. Okay, so right now it remains a social media post until Iyabo Ojo and Wumi finally perfect their plan of leaving Nigeria. We will now tick it, but be on the lookout. The next post, I will read verbatim. There are lots of shocking posts that Dr. Kemi made about this Mohbad's case. Okay, the next post says, everyone, this is very, very strong. In fact, this one is the shocking of all. Everyone in the Malian house all need to do a DNA and swab for Liam, because Wumi allegedly slept with all of them at one point. Really? This is a very big allegation to make. I was waiting for you to get to this point. Now, accusing multiple members of the Malian house of intimate involvement with Wumi. Well, we heard of this, and then it has sprung up again. All right. So the truth is, Wumi is not a saint. Okay, the Wumi is not a saint, and I can't see any proof that she has made so far to denounce these claims, because sources say that she once lived in the Malian house for a while before she met Mohbad and all. So let us see how far this one goes, and if it is true, that means there are lots of things to look into when it comes to the Mohbad death investigation, because this cannot be allowed to slide down. Trust me, this can't be allowed to slide down. This post is too severe for us to really allow it to lie. Okay, now the next post is well, this one is about a court order. She said a court has ordered Wumi to submit Liam for a DNA test on Mohbad's assets. She's avoiding she's avoiding service. That is what this post says, and this shows that there is something fishy. Wumi should avail Liam for the test. If this is true by Dr. Kemi, let us know where to move from there, because if we allow things slide like this, this country may come to a point where it may look lawless. Okay, I don't know what is behind or what's giving them the courage to be able to cover all this up, but with the evidences that have been begging to be analyzed, that have been brought out by various informants and various family members, something very, very serious should be done about the Mohbad's case, because if he's crying for justice and his family are crying for justice, something should be done about it. So I don't know if we're on the right track. Now this post says, what if VDM never got the WhatsApp group chat? We won't know that justice for Mohbad was a distraction and autopsy was not the goal. Haba, Iyabo and Tonto. Dr. Kemi has really come for these people. This one, Choco. Well, thanks to VDM for exposing the group chat and then telling us what their motives were. Because if we didn't know what their motives were, we wouldn't know that they were just trying to mislead us and change the narrative by bringing up this autopsy thing and all in order to know the cause of death according to them. But that was a distraction, and this cannot go down unchecked. I repeat, this should go down as a case that will be highly investigated for justice to be met, because Mohbad needs justice. So that is that. Taken together, these posts from Dr. Kemi are like a pattern of evidences that have been alleged, or with alleged attempts to relocate or even hide witnesses like Wumi Adebanjo. So these claims of arson in the office and all can be checked. Iyabo Ojo's office cannot burn now. Why will your office get burnt now? Under very, very strange circumstances. Okay, so conversely, if they are partially true, that means they show how some of these people or lots of parts of the country are so lackadaisical about this case. I don't know why we all are folding our arms. I don't know about this. I don't know why everybody is folding their arms. Well, I will continue to bring you updates from Dr. Kemi Oluloyo and other investigators like VDM and people who are asking questions, because we are also asking the same questions. Do you understand? So without much ado, I would love you to take a look at these posts again. They were read verbatim from Dr. Kemi's page. And I will leave you with one question before I go. If the truth sits inside court files, laboratory records, and sworn testimonies, just like Dr. Kemi mentioned, then who benefits most from keeping those documents out of public view? If you answer this question, then you will know, or you will have a glimpse of who might have a bigger hand in what happened to Mohbad. Don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed it. Don't forget to share them to your siblings, friends, and family. Don't forget to subscribe to Channel Up for more updates like this. And don't forget to tap the notification bell. Most importantly, drop your reactions in the comment section. Let us talk together. This case is one too big to ignore. See you next time. Peace out.